regular here in all the clubs in New York. Give it up for Danilo Cuellar, everybody! Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? I wish I got that response from my wife when I asked her for sex. Like, we just did it last summer. So I was driving on the road the other day, and I saw these pictures on the side of the road, with the signs support the troops and the war, right? So I honked at them, and they got all excited, yeah! So I said, what else could I do? They wouldn't move, so I plowed right through and I went into CBS. Got some pictures, I guess, over here. So I also go to a hypnotherapist. I was trying to figure out what I was in my past life, and it turns out I was an IV drug user. Which makes a lot of sense because now I'm an acupuncturist. True story. But I love what I do. Some of the patients, they get scared and anxious though, when I try to insert the catheter. A couple of catheterizations. So I figured out something. Magic and acupuncture don't mix. You don't want an acupuncturist that says, now you see the needle? No, you don't. I'm also a licensed Chinese herbalist. And I always get asked the same question, you sell pot? I get so pissed off, I always give them the same answer. You paying cash? So, my name is Danilo Cuellar. Everybody gets it wrong. For my first name, I get Danilo, De Niro, and Donatello. For my last name, I get Cellulite, Quasar, and Queer. I'm not a gay Ninja Turtle with dimpled thighs. So my father's from Peru, my mother's from Australia. I was conceived in a passionate moment of unprotected phone sex. All right. I have a Peruvian cousin. He loves one-night stand relationships, mainly because he doesn't have enough money to pay for another night. Hispanics. He has 6 kids. They're all firstborn. A couple of firstborns over here. So my wife is from Transylvania, and when I found out, I got pretty excited. And I was like, wow, she's going to be more active at night. The truth is, she just sucks the life right out of me. We're making love the other day, she says, faster, faster, so I ran the red light. And get into an accident, and badly hurt one of my fingers, went to a plastic surgeon before the guy could say anything. He's like, sure, we'll take care of that nose for you. I get it all the time. So I have a son. Actually, the way my wife conceived my son, we were on our honeymoon, and she said she wanted to make love the old-fashioned way. So I clubbed her over the head, grabbed her by the hair, and dragged her to bed. So she conceived, and then she was about to give birth, and she said she wanted to have a natural childbirth. So I asked the doctor. I said, make sure the epidural is organic. But we didn't have the baby in the hospital. We had the water birth. Familiar with water birth? Yeah. Of course, New Yorkers. So it's beautiful. I was there. I took a lot of pictures nobody will ever see. But looking back at it now, the only thing that would have changed would have been the week that it took to wash off all the Hudson River sewage from his body. He glowed for about a week after that. But he's a beautiful kid. Now he's 16 months old. And my wife is breastfeeding right now, and it's a great turn on in bed. But some experience with that. Okay. It's a great turn on in bed. My question is, when should she start feeding my son? That's half true. Okay? But my son, he's always, yeah, right. My son, he's always copying what I do, so my wife asked me, she says, why is he picking up the phone and saying, she's gone, now I can talk? That's the thing. They uncover the truth, you know. But you know, sometimes we he's a pain. You know, we go to the grocery store. This one time we got to the grocery store. You know, he was pulling out merchandise, making a mess on the floor. You know, right? So I smacked him, and you know, he goes crying back to his mother. And then I put on my glasses, and my wife calls me. She's like, "Danilo, what are you doing? We're over here." Yeah, the glasses are important, I guess. So I also have a dog. And, you know, actually, you know what? Sometimes when I get home from work, I like to take my son, my dog, we go out for a nice walk in the cool, crisp evening air, right? Beautiful time for a walk. Yeah. But sometimes it gets difficult because if my son runs too fast, I have to yank back on the leash. And in the process, I almost drop my dog. But it's true, you know, we use a leash, you know, I know what you think, though. And you're wrong, we're liberals, all right? It's okay. The spikes, they don't interfere with his breathing. Too much, you know, excessive. But you know, my dog, we're trying to get rid. Okay, we're trying to get rid of him. You know, we put an ad in the paper, and it says, "Filthy animal not wanted by the family will pay for transportation to take him away." So I get a call from my friend. He's like, "So you got kicked out again?" I'll leave you with this. My wife, she's always telling me when I change my son's diaper, I sound like a rapist. I don't understand why she says that. You know, I just, you know, try to calm her down. Shh. It's okay, you don't have to cry. I'm almost done. See? That didn't hurt. Okay, go back